Hey there artists, today we're going to learn how to draw Peppa the Pig. So let's get started. So I'm actually going to do something a little bit different, and instead of using a black marker, I'm going to be using the color that Peppa the Pig is made up of. So with kind of like a darker pink marker, I'm going to create the outline of her head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a big half circle, just like this. Now I'm going to adjust my hand, and I'm going to start on this side. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a big arch to make up the top of her head. Now to finish out her head, I'm going to draw kind of like this quarter of a circle or a J shape that's going to go like this. Now, this is going to be her nose. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half or a curved line like that. And for her ears, I'm going to do these upside down U shapes or an N shape. 1 and 2. And for her eyes, she has 2 circles for her eyes. So we're going to go 1 and 2. We won't do her pupils yet because her pupils are black, and we'll do that with a different marker later. For her nostrils, she's going to have 2 circles inside of her nostrils, and let's go ahead and fill those in. And she has this red circle on her cheek, or a dark pink circle rather. And let's go ahead and fill that in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to move on to a different marker, and I'm going to move to a darker red. And with this red, I'm going to make the outline of her dress. So her dress, I'm going to start about here, and I want to try to end it right about here. So to make this easy, I'm going to do a long curved line. And I'm going to try to do the same exact line on the other side and try to end it where I ended the other line. Now let's just connect the bottom of this line and the bottom of this line together with a straight line. Now that I got the outline of her dress, I'm going to be moving on to a lighter pink. And this pink is going to be used to color in her head and her arms and legs. To make her arms and legs very easy, what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a straight line. And let's do that on both sides. So now we're going to draw a sideways V shape to make up her fingers. So she should have 3 fingers. And her tail, we'll start it right about here, and we're going to do a loop in her tail. So it'll go up, create a loop, and out. And for her legs, we're just going to do 2 lines that come down. So while we have this pink marker out, let's go ahead and fill in her head. So I'm going to go ahead and color her in. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red that I'm going to use to color in her dress. It's going to be a little bit lighter than the red of the outline of the dress that we did. And it's okay if you don't have all these different colors. Just use a regular red, or just use red for the overall dress, and that's okay too. So I'm going to actually draw her mouth, and what I'm going to do is a big U shape. And I'm going to take this marker and I'm going to color in her dress. I'm going to use a black marker to color in the pupils of her eyes and her shoes. So for her eyes, all I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little circle on the inside in both eyes. And I'm just going to go ahead and fill those in. For her shoes, they're going to be these skinny oval shapes that are a little sideways. So if you need to pause the video at any point to slow down or to catch up, no big deal, we'll be with you the whole time. So I'm actually going to color in her shoes with this black marker. I'm actually going to go back with my darker pink that I used to outline her head. I'm going to go ahead and fix my lines and kind of thicken them up a little bit. You don't have to do this step, it's really up to you. But for me, it kind of bothers me a little bit, which is okay. And this is my Peppa the Pig. One thing I did different today is that I didn't use any Sharpies or any black markers to create the outline, and I just used the colors that Peppa is made up of to make my drawing. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed these kind of videos, and if you guys do enjoy these videos, make sure you guys like and subscribe for the next one, and I'll catch you guys later on Erwin's Art Adventure. Have a good one.
If you like my dad's videos, like and subscribe. See you next time.